Saint Ambrose Feast Day, December 7th. Ambrose of Milan, the defender of faith and teacher of saints. Once upon a time, in the waning years of the 4th century, in the city of Milan, a remarkable man was born. His name was Ambrose, destined to become a beacon of faith, a shepherd to his people, and a teacher of saints. His life's journey would be one of unwavering dedication to the Church, marked by intellectual brilliance and moral courage. Chapter 1: The Early Years. Ambrose was born around the year 340, in a world where the Roman Empire was beginning to face the challenges of its own decline. As a young man, Ambrose was endowed with a thirst for knowledge and a profound love for the Catholic faith. His early education was rigorous, encompassing literature, law, and rhetoric, molding him into a highly educated individual. He would eventually rise to become the governor of Liguria and Emilia, with Milan as his seat of power. Chapter 2: The Heretical Shadow. During Ambrose's time as governor, a dark cloud loomed over the Catholic Church in Milan. Bishop Auxentius, a charismatic orator, propagated the heresy of Arianism, denying the divinity of Christ. Arianism had attracted many, even some within the Church, with its seemingly sophisticated and cosmopolitan version of Christianity. Auxentius forced clergy to accept Arian creeds, leading the faithful astray. Chapter 3: The Unexpected Bishop. Ambrose's life took an unexpected turn upon Auxentius's death. Despite not being baptized at that time, his deep understanding of and love for the traditional faith made him the logical choice to succeed the heretical bishop. Emperor Valentinian II, the ruler of the Western Roman Empire, played a crucial role in Ambrose's consecration as bishop, which occurred on December 7, 374. It was a date that would become his liturgical feast. Chapter 4: The Defender of Orthodoxy. Bishop Ambrose immediately lived up to the expectations of those who had clamored for his appointment. He gave away all his possessions to the poor and the Church, emulating the life of Christ. Drawing from the works of Greek theologians like Saint Basil, he used his intellectual prowess to explain the Church's traditional teachings during a time of doctrinal confusion. Chapter 5: The Teacher of Saints. One of Ambrose's most significant contributions was his influence on a young professor named Aurelius Augustinus, who would later be known as Saint Augustine of Hippo. Ambrose taught and baptized Augustine, guiding him on the path to sainthood. This relationship would have a profound impact on the Church's theology and philosophy. Chapter 6: The Moral Compass. Ambrose was not merely an intellectual giant but also a moral compass for his time. He lived a simple life, wrote prolifically, and celebrated Mass daily. He counseled a diverse range of people, from public officials to pagan inquirers, from confused Catholics to penitent sinners. His wisdom and guidance were sought after by many, and his writings became a source of inspiration and guidance for generations. Chapter 7: The Unyielding Defender. The strength of Ambrose's character shone brightest when he faced challenges to the faith. He refused attempts by Empress Justina and her advisors to impose heretical bishops in Italy and seize churches in the name of Arianism. In a remarkable act of courage, he publicly denied communion to Emperor Theodosius, who had ordered the massacre of 7,000 citizens in Thessalonica. The emperor's subsequent repentance and penance testified to Ambrose's moral authority. Chapter 8: The Legacy. Saint Ambrose's dedication to the Church and his people spanned 23 years as Bishop of Milan. His tireless service transformed a deeply troubled diocese into a shining example of the faith. His writings continued to influence the Church for centuries to come, well into the medieval era and beyond. Saint Ambrose was recognized as one of the Holy Fathers of the Church, whose teachings all bishops were encouraged to follow. And so, the story of Ambrose of Milan, the defender of faith and teacher of saints, comes to an end, leaving behind a legacy of unwavering commitment to the Catholic Church, intellectual brilliance, and moral courage. Saint Ambrose's life continues to inspire and guide those who seek the path of faith and righteousness. Glowing star looking for daily inspiration from the saints? Subscribe to our channel for a dose of wisdom and guidance from holy figures like Street Ambrose. Folded hand sparkles. Speech balloons spread the love by sending your blessings in the comments section. Let's build a community of faith and inspiration together. Dizzy raising hands. Globe with Meridians. Share this video on your social networks to reach more hearts and souls in need of saintly inspiration. Help us spread the message of hope and faith.